As you should.
Hell yeah, and your people around you, don't with that.
Definitely.
Yeah, we connected up.
What's the deal? This your man Jet Life on God. This is my co-host, Lady K.
That's right.
And we're here to present you IAMLYFE. This here is a long time coming podcast I've been wanting to do for a while, and just like everything, it's all about timing.
That's right.
What this is about is to express, or is to talk about what life is and all things life. What is life? You know, and nowadays there's so many things that we question. We tend to get caught up in these things. We tend to get caught up in the day-to-day activities and the day-to-day obstacles.
Obstacles, that's a good one.
Obstacles.
Okay, that's the word.
So the point of this is to just talk about the current issues of life, issues, political, social.
That's right.
And also to, bring more awareness to mental health, as that seems to be a major thing as we become more older and mature as young adults. So starting off on the first podcast, we just want to introduce ourselves, kind of get this warmed up. So, Lady K, just how you been? Like, how's life been for you?
Life has been pretty good. It's been in the past few years, it's been a growing experience, and so I think with this platform, with this podcast, that's what we want people to be able to have a voice. You have a voice. Yeah. We have a voice. We come together and we voice what we need, because it's a lot of things popping in this day and age, but is it what needs to be talked about? Is it what needs to be the next thing to help the next person? So we want this podcast and this platform to be an influence to help others as much as we can. What you think, Jay?
Definitely, I like that. Yeah. I think it's important we had these conversations. Aside from like all the humor and all the social antics, just to like really just sit down and talk about life now, because we're at a stage, 90s babies, especially early 90s babies, we at that threshold of 30 if we're not already at 30. So life is at a different perspective for us now. We're at a point where we should be, if we're not already, at a more stable point, financial, living situation,
mental
conditions, definitely mental.
Yeah.
And now, in this era of consciousness, everybody's conscious and awoke, in this era of awareness and more heightened, senses, so to say, I think it's important for us as young adults now to really sit down and have these conversations, because I can remember at times, just like you and a lot of us, we remember times where we spend the night over our cousin's house, our friend's house, or whatever. But now we look 20, 25, 30 years later. You know what I'm saying? When you think about it like that, it's like, wow, life is completely different. So,
and then when we even talk to our parents or the elders in our life, it's like it was different even for them. So they're wild out about what we go through. We wild out about what the other generations go through. So everybody, I guess, and it's a big gap, I can say, that people have a misunderstanding with one another. So I definitely want to bring understanding to the people.
Definitely.
And help, because it's a call for help. On Facebook, there's so many people that call out for help. That's why Facebook, Instagram, everything is just so ongoing. And so when do we have a time just to sit, talk, and chill with our peoples? You feel me? Like we doing now.
Yeah.
What is life? That's where we are at. What is life to you? What is life to us?
You know,
So-
and life is you know, when you really look at it now, especially with how everything is being ran and
Right.
operated, life is like a movie. It's like a game. You know, especially now in times where everybody, you want to be created to, well, not everybody. I'm not going to say everybody, but the majority of most, you know, they want to be perceived. They want to have this image, this representation
Right.
of like these false or not as reality wise like images. You know, they'll go to all extreme measures to literally physically change themselves.
That's right.
Surgically.
That's right. They will.
You know, implants. You know, and you know, to
And
each
that's
his-
been going on for years, though.
yeah, it
Years.
has, and now it's just is more commercial. Literally, it is literally more
Seems
commercial.
like everything is. Everything.
Yeah, you know, now they making TV shows about it, you know, and it's everything. You know, it's like a game. You know, create yourself like this avatar.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you create yourself as this perfect selfie, so to say. You know, and
I mean, we got the OnlyFans going.
yeah,
everybody
you sell
own
your
it.
image,
You know what I'm
sell
saying?
your image, you know,
Everybody own
and
it.
it works. You know, and
Yeah.
it just seems like social media has literally changed the aspect of
Right.
how life used to be, like how we used to communicate, interact,
interact.
socialize. Literally, like how we could just normally socialize. People now with social media say some horrendous things that
Mhm.
9 times out of 10 they wouldn't really say in person, face to face
Right.
to you. You know what I'm saying? They go crazy in the comments.
It's a lot. It's a lot. That's why we got to keep a mindset. We got to keep a balance. So if you out there and you got anxiety or anything, you get uptight. Because I know sometimes social media make me uptight.
Yeah, definitely.
It brings anxiety. So sometimes as young adults, you got to really try to balance yourself. Find a balance. Something peaceful. Anything that can take you away. Just take you away from the regular ordained things that may have you stuck inside that world.
Definitely.
That world of what we think life is versus what life really is. And so
And just like how you said, the balance, you know,
Right.
and that's the other key concept of life, you know, balance. You know, when you have like this fine balance of good, bad, right, wrong, what to do and what not to do, temptation,
Yeah.
desire, you know.
and it's funny because in this day and age the balance is all off.
Yeah, it is.
Because right now, you know, back in the day, like you was just saying, what is good, bad, evil. Right now, it's so many thin lines between that. You know, you got certain parents that want to raise their kids certain ways. You got certain rappers who talk about this. You got comedians who feel something about this. It's just so if you don't have your own personal mind of your own,
Yeah, no, definitely.
you know, it'll blow you away. So we trying to, you know, not be blown away. We trying to bring a circle of like-minded people together, and we
Definitely.
want your feedback. We
Circle
need
of
it,
life.
you know, because life can be hard, life can be difficult.
And we all we
Yeah.
got, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, we got to keep in mind that there are that we're, you know, we're all one and the same. You know, we may be all different, just like me and you. You know, we were
That's right.
strangers at a point in time. Literally, we were complete strangers. I
That's
ain't know
right.
you ever existed
That's
a
right.
day in my complete life existence.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And it
What a
took,
blessing.
right, exactly. And you know, and it took one common link. That person, that link, through relations. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Through family. You know what I'm saying? Through that connection, And what me and this person was doing at a point in time at a point in time then, that's how I met
It was
you.
set the stage. It set stages.
Yeah, exactly.
In life, you set the stage for the next scene.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Setting stages.
And through them scenes, through them chapters, we then grew. And we removed that set chain link that connected us.
That's right.
And now we created our own chain.
That's
and
right.
now we're growing.
It's
and
beautiful, too.
We're creating more.
Yeah.
And this is just the start. You know,
it's
and
beautiful.
And just like with this podcast, this is the start, our first podcast together.
Right.
This is an idea that's been envisioned for years. And it took a while for me to really fully put everything together, because I knew I always wanted to be a director. I always knew I wanted to tell a story, but it took a matter of me of finding out what was the story for me to tell.
And that's another thing. And you it was stages.
Yeah,
Stages,
definitely.
and you gotta crawl before you walk. So even the message to the people, like, crawl before you walk. Write things down. Write it into existence. Write on your wall, your mirror. You know, I was kicking it with him, and I wrote it on. He writes it on his mirror. Awesome. Meaning you can wake up, you can visualize and see it. And I didn't believe it back in the day, like writing things down. I got a whole notebook filled with dreams, filled with things that will become reality. So,
Exactly.
you know, let's turn these dreams, let's live these dreams to reality as much as we can. It starts by writing it down in stages. Can't be lazy to go through them stages now. Gotta get through them stages.
That's for real.
In life, you know
Definitely.
what I'm saying?
And that's what it's about. And that's kind of what like Jet Life represents. Journey, evolving time, living young, forever, eternity. You know.
Say that one more time for the people, real, you know, so they can understand that.
Yeah.
That's dope, that's deep, and, you know, run that back, run that back.
Jet Life, journey, evolving time, living young, forever, eternity.
Don't we all want to live forever and to stay young? And you can. When you start getting older, you can.
And the way
Telling you
things
how you
are
can.
now, it's not even about getting older. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get into those kind of things later on.
Later on.
In this advanced age, that we're in, you know, it'll get to a point where, you know, you can have your conscious transplant. You know,
Right.
You can literally live forever, eternity. You can live eternity forever.
Yeah. You know they got something in the making right now.
Oh yeah, it's without a doubt.
Yeah.
It's definitely
Scientists, the way the
happening.
world goes, they 100 years past us. We think we got something.
Look how far we came. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From the dawn of civilization to the industrial age.
Yep. And what we think is, like, it goes right back to what we think is life, and then we'll watch something on TV, or we'll Google something and be like, what the heck? I thought. Yeah, you thought. Yeah, so that's interesting.
It's the Matrix for real.
Yep.
I be having talks with Morpheus all the time. He be having me
I
right.
know y'all be having talks with Morpheus too.
Definitely. You know what I'm saying? When you there, you there.
Will you take the red pill in life or the blue one? Is the question. You know what I'm saying? That was the big decision. And I guess in life we always got two decisions, and that's it could be scary, because I've been scared before. I've been to the point, but what I've learned is you can't be. Everything great is on the other side of fear, and my man Will Smith taught me that ups the will. But when it comes to this podcast, I think we're on the right track to getting the, you know, trying to help the people, help ourselves. Because when we're talking, we want to help. We're healing and helping ourselves as we try to help, and that's gonna be the main focus too. So, you know.
Yeah, and it just goes back to me saying we all we have, you know. In this age of social media, we through the negative that outweighs social media, it's a lot of positive and benefits as well.
That's
it's just
true.
all about how you use it, you know what I'm saying? It's all about the control.
That's true.
We may not have full control of everything or of a lot of things, but
Mm-hmm.
what we can control and what we do have control of, we must use that to the best of our advantage to utilize and positively manipulate to better ourselves, you know. And so as we,
That's
you
true.
know, as we expand more, we'll definitely have more guests, and you know, people can reach out to us with any questions, concerns, thoughts, feelings. You know,
That's
it can be
right.
anonymous. You
We here
know,
for you, right?
whatever it is. You know, we're not doctors, professors, or anything, but we done all, for one, made it to this. We done made it to a stage and survived some in our inner
If you did
cities.
survive,
You know what I'm saying? So we
The
kind of
D.
might know some stuff.
you survive the inner cities.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
have
No
been
matter what
exceptional.
hood area you from, you survived if
That's
you
right.
at least 30 years old.
Ups to you.
25, 30.
For the 80s and the 90 babies, ups to you for surviving, to still being here. Cause doggone it, it's been a
Man.
journey.
Has it?
It's been a journey, but it's been fun, you know.
And it's only getting better.
It's been fun.
It's definitely getting better, you know, and that's the journey. And as we evolve through this time, we must remain humble as we are, positive, godly within, because God is within you. God is good. God is great. God is love. God is all
That's right.
things good, positive.
That's right. That's right.
So you just live that. You know what I'm saying? Core democratic values taught us that. If anything, because they not teaching that in school no more, but if anything taught us the core democratic value, the common good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, simple stuff, you know, so.
Yeah. So through it all, y'all, make sure you said stay humble, huh?
Definitely. And, you know,
Humbleness is a big one. It's one that tests you through all your stages. To be honest with you,
and gratitude, you know, just knowing that we all, you know, as especially as the new year approaches, it'll be a new year in a couple months. I mean, in a couple weeks. So, as the new year approaches, you just think about where you were this current time last year, and you just think about the progressions you made. What moves have you made? What changes have you adjusted to yourself, your life, to put yourself in a better place or position than you currently were? And I literally remember this time last year, I was in a completely different situation. Like I was at a restart, but I was blessed. And that's how I know I'm a godly individual. I'm blessed. God is in my favor. God is on my side, because I was literally homeless. And I was in this, I went through this program, this construction program, to learn the skilled trades. I went through this program to learn the construction skilled trades. And through this program, you know, I was in this classroom setting, got cool with the group of people I was in the classroom with. And, you know, just like any setting, when you're with people, you know, you grow bonds with over a certain period of time, y'all tend to grow like family.
That's right. It happens that way.
It definitely does. So through that, word got out about my situation, and instantly he just was just like, hey bro, I got an extra room, you know, you can stay here, no problem. Like, no hesitation, no questions asked. And I appreciated the gesture, of course, but I'm just thinking, like, I couldn't see another grown man like just randomly offering another stranger, no matter how genuine the person is, I just couldn't picture that.
Like another grown man is another grown man?
Yeah.
Like for help. He was helping.
Yeah, he extended, he opened his doors for me.
And it was shocking.
It was beyond shocking.
Right.
Beyond shocking.
Right. Shocking, because A lot of people don't live their life like that.
Yeah, and it's
They probably was taught, or it went along the wayside, or they just people just not like that. Like you said, you was shot.
it shows character in a person, and
Right.
you know, I moved in with him, and it's been the best life changing experience. I'm forever grateful, you know. Blair.
But what's his name? Say
Blair Dotson.
Represent Blair.
I'm forever grateful because he allowed me to reconstruct myself in a more safe environmental way.
Right. But I will say people do not open their homes up a lot, especially in this day and age. So if you do get that opportunity, you really have to open your eyes to know that you had good energy. Yeah. You had something inside yourself that wanted him to say yes. And in this day and time, it's so much ugliness going around in spirits. Definitely. We're just talking about looks, or we're not surface with it. We're a little deep with it today. But if your spirit is ugly, ain't no blessings coming your way. Ain't nobody opening up homes. Ain't nobody trying to party, talk, communicate. So trying to keep your spirit as clean as you can. I'm still working on myself. Trust me.
Yeah, we all are.
You know what I'm saying? So, Blair seeing your spirit, your energy, and also, like I said in the beginning, what you write down, but also you are what you think. And this brother right here is always one with himself and always positive, and he thinks it, and it becomes part of his spirit. And that's what I've learned, even being friends and being on a journey with him, to even start this platform, that be yourself, but be genuine to yourself. We always talk about being genuine to other people, but be genuine to yourself. And life is just so much more smoother. And I know y'all out there be able to agree with me when I say that. And it's not the easiest to start being genuine with yourself because of all the social media, because of all the attention that people want, people seek for. You tend to forget where you come from. If you're trying to get nose jobs, anything done to yourself, it's fine. Be who you are. Just be genuine in it,
And see, we're raised different. That's all it is. We just raised different.
Different generations.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When you raised different, when you are raised with certain disciplinary actions and certain parental control guidance,
it helps.
Yeah, we didn't grow up with.
I was go get that switch. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing.
We didn't grow up with the internet and you can just ask Google and Siri what's the answer. You know what I'm saying? We ain't grew up.
You had the kind of experience, and what they say about experience.
Oh man, that's the best. That's best teacher.
That's right.
And that's another thing. Part of life. When you just reflect, or if you're a person who can reflect back at them times when times were like that. You know what I'm saying? Before, pre-social media era,
we also had a lot
internet and Wi-Fi era.
We also had a lot. When was the last time y'all seen kids playing outside? We also had a lot of inside influences that helped with the mind and the heart, which was grandma, granddaddy.
Oh yeah,
and
grandma.
Even
granddad.
me, I kind of didn't have for a long period of time grandma, granddaddy. Just for a short period, God blessed me with that. But it's some young people right now, be blessed with them. Your grandparents, if you still got them, really, it starts at home. What a person really think life is. The root is home. Where you started off looking up at whoever you was looking at when you was growing up, and how they talked to you, and how people taught them. It's a ripple effect. And so if it wasn't good, you can break out of it if you need to. If it's not good for you, you can break out of it. But yeah, the ripple effect, and having the grandmother, the grandparents, that was a good root for a lot of us growing up.
It was tradition. It was definitely traditional, and that's another thing that's missing nowadays is tradition. We're phasing out of a traditional, modern, old school kind of way into a new, advanced, hip.
Man, just look at the fast food lines. I remember when
ain't nobody cooking.
I was waiting for my mama's meals. Man, if y'all mama cooking, y'all blessed, and y'all need to go ahead and call us, we will definitely stop by. You feel what I'm saying to you? Mama's cooking, you know, tradition. And so I miss it. I miss those things. And
There's been a lot of phases, you know, to experience and to now see the world evolve in such a way to where it's almost like history is being rewritten.
always.
Literally.
That's how it happens. Yep.
It's about to be. It's not even about to be history no more. It's gonna be future. There isn't gonna be no history, especially with the shortened time span and attention span.
Yes, I
You know what
know.
I'm saying? There ain't gonna be no history. It's all just gonna be moment and future, present, moment, future. No history.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the purpose of another purpose of this show. I Am Life is to enjoy the moments in life that we have with the people that we have them with. That's what builds relationships. You know what I'm saying? That's what.
I've given energy to people that don't deserve it. Dog it. If they love you, if they care for you, you love them. You care for them. And sometimes it be people you don't even really expect. Like, But it's God's way of showing you, you know, what's the real, what's the fake. And ain't no in-betweens. We got a lot of in-betweens. Ain't no in-betweens.
No, we got a lot of everything in between, this and that. I might be that. I don't know. It's like, no, I'm playing.
No, it's a lot. It's a lot going on, even you know, in our current news, and what's even going on with, you know, how with everything in the current news with, you know, Dave, and how people feel about it, and you know, which is our show is just gonna really expand on all the things that you think people don't want to talk about. We're gonna be on here talking about it. Don't think we not.
We raw.
You know what I'm saying?
It's straight raw.
You know, so if you want to hear the raw, tune on in. You feel what I'm saying to you? And it's around that time. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be 2022. You know what I'm saying? It was a wow. You see how you say wow? That's what I was thinking. Like wow. I thought it was gonna be like spaceships, like flying in the sky by now, but we're not there yet.
We about there. We almost about there. You know what I'm saying? And
just to love yourself. Well, in life, the one thing I want to say, Jet, is to love yourself.
Definitely.
Loving yourself has to be the top priority. And it's so much lack thereof of love and friendships, families. But if you could just start with self, it's not an easy journey to start to forgive yourself for things. I'm still in my process. Jet, you have probably got to forgive yourself for things in your past that made you become the man you were, made me become the woman I am.
I think I actually forgave myself for everything to the point I don't have no regrets. I'm not sorry for anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I kind of just feel just blessed. You know, I can manifest things and I see it happen.
That's
you know what I'm saying? I've seen small manifestations, just small little thoughts, and it'll happen just like that. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I might need something. Don't know how it happens, don't know how it'll occur, but
it pops.
I receive it.
That's beautiful.
And I'm just like, wow, you know. And
so we want to give like I Am Life. We definitely want to in this show give the step that you learned. Maybe somebody else need to learn, and that's beautiful. I've learned some steps, and you know, if you're not learning from people around you,
definitely.
Get away from them.
Yeah,
you know
who
what I'm saying?
you around.
It means a lot.
Who you
Actually, that's
are.
part of life. That's at least half of it. The people that surround your circle. I've learned that in the past year, so that's how life been for me. It's been losing some people, gaining
constantly
some tips about how to live life more peacefully. So I haven't even gained more people. I've gained more life lessons. I've gained more growth, more development. And so I feel blessed, like you said. I really, God has replaced all the people with mental stimulation of being more powerful within myself. You know, to love myself goes right back to loving yourself. And that's a hard lesson sometimes, especially when you allow life and people to beat you down, tear you up, abuse you. Ain't no more time for that. This the platform we talking about it.
Yeah,
we
definitely.
spitting it out. And if you got some questions, answers, like he said, man, ask them, man. It's a lot of podcasts out there today. And everybody is doing their thing. And on this show, we're going to do our thing. And we're going to make sure that the people feel something. We want to feel something these days. You know what I'm saying? That's
Heck
more.
yeah, we gonna stand out like we standing on the edge of the cliff on the air, and they trying to figure out how they ain't falling. They like they levitating.
Oh, they ain't falling
Like,
around
how
this
does we
boy.
stand out like that? Like, dang, everybody walking forward, but somehow they managed to walk forward but backwards.
That's right. That's right.
You
I will
know?
do the MJ on y'all real fast, real fast. But real quick though, Jet.
Definitely. So.
On every show, we definitely want to have people of great energy, great things that they're doing in your life, people that take their life serious, and the things that they do very serious. So that's what we all about too. And Jet, I want you to break this down, this painting down. This paint's so dope, right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tell us who did it. Who's the artist?
My uncle Alfred, he actually painted this using acrylic and oil.
Yeah,
And
that's
some
dope.
other stuff, but I'm not fully sure, but I know those.
That's dope.
But it's just to me, through my perceptional lenses, this is a representation of life.
Mm-hmm.
You have the heart, and you have like the circles of life. Just like how you said, the people you have around in your circle, you know what I'm saying? Your circle, your
That's
world that you create,
Mm-hmm.
and all the different networks and connections that you build and connect as you grow and expand.
Yeah.
And then you have the veins that sprout out to create an eagle
Y'all see that eagle? You see that eagle right there? I didn't even see that tonight. That's
soars
dope.
high, and you're able to create and be anything you want.
That's right. That's right.
You know, and that's through
They
my
say
perception.
that, and that's your perception. I see. Let's fly, and eagles. Eagles. If you know anything about eagles, they are one of the.
And it's pure.
Yeah, they're one of the. First off, they're huge, and they are one of the best birds in the sky. And so this picture is showing me
Got that
to,
eagle eye, baby.
be an eagle. Fly, y'all. Stop being scared.
Soar high.
That's
Expand
right,
your
doggone it,
wings. Don't
fly.
be afraid. You know what I'm saying? Believe in yourself. That's what it is. Believe strongly,
We out
fiercely
here.
in yourself. You know.
Because ain't nobody else going to believe in you like you going to believe in you.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I've been learning this past year, too. When you say, what is life? I've been learning and developing, and I'm going to believe in myself like a wild woman. Like nobody else ever believed in me, I will.
As you should.
Hell
man.
yeah. And your people around you supposed to have that same energy, baby. You feel me, Jit?
Exactly, you know, and that's what we want to, show and express.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that no matter what you do, no matter how far fetched,
Mm-hmm.
as long as you stay passionate in yourself and believe in yourself, and if your dreams, vision is realistic enough to achieve,
Mm-hmm. It is. You can do it.
yeah, the path will create itself. You just really have to be in tune in order for them steps to be revealed. So that's the steps that I took, as you stated earlier. So
That's right. That's right. And your success is your best revenge, man. If you out there and you feeling some
Definitely.
type of way, like I was maybe a year ago, how people treated me, what they would say, man, be successful in your own right, your own way. And love
defy your own success.
Yeah, define your own success. I'm with that.
Definitely.
Yeah, we connected up great. We're good people.
And just like how we're here to help people, you know what I'm saying, whether it's mentally, spiritually, emotionally, we're here to help in all ways, because we all we have. And at the same time, I'm gonna help you get some money. If you into the sports betting, NFL sports betting is legal. So I'm here to present you Jet Life 4-way parlay, 4 teams that
See how
I
he
pick
upped it
and
right
I
there?
present that I predict will win Sunday's NFL games. First team I'm gonna go with, just because you already know I'm a Tom Brady fan. The Bucks is going to beat the
Tom
Washington
Brady.
football team. That's just an easy in and out. That's taking candy from a baby. We gonna go ahead and collect that bag and keep it moving. Next,
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the Ravens over the Dolphins. Lamar Jackson, I like him. He's on a streak. You know what I'm saying? I feel he can go down there in the Miami weather, go ahead and scoop that bag up real quick. You know, drop a dub on them boys. The next one, this is this little, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Let him get it out.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna go with the Packers over the Seahawks. You know what I'm saying? I know Aaron Rodgers is a big controversy. And the Packers, I still think they'll pull it off at home. The last one, definitely got to go with my Cardinals over the Panthers. My boy Kyler Murray is a beast. They got the best record in the NFL right now. Him and D-Hop
They killing it like that.
Yeah, they just can't be stopped. And they at home, so that's an easy one. We just going to go ahead and get that dub real quick. That's your Jet Life 4-way parlay. You can go to any sports and bet app.
That's right. Also, if you want to subscribe to us, we are on YouTube.
Tap in.
IAMLYFE podcast. Go
I Am
subscribe,
Life.
show us love. For sure.
I am life, we are life.
That's right.
Affirmation, positive, speaking into existence. We're here to create.
We are.
Know your purpose, know your worth. Until next time, on God.
Oh, yeah.